headlines for you today. More than 4,000 people are now known to have died after two major earthquakes in Turkey and Syria.
Here, the search continues for Nicola Bully, the mother of two who went missing while walking her dog near a river 11 days ago.
The Prime Minister is expected to announce a cabinet reshuffle as he replaces the Conservative Party chairman Nadeem Zahawi.
The Olympic dream for three female Afghan cyclists who risked their lives to escape the Taliban.
The millions of pounds in energy support going unclaimed. Good morning. Hundreds of thousands of households on prepayment meters are missing out on government vouchers. I'll have the details.
In sport this morning, how Manchester City face more than 100 charges of breaching financial rules, which could see them fined, docked points, or even relegated from the Premier League.
OK, let's take a look at what's making the front page of the morning's newspapers, and one story, as you can imagine, really dominates. The Guardian, first of all, that describes the impact of those earthquakes, which have killed thousands in Turkey and Syria. The Guardian says it's catastrophic. The Times also leads with the disaster, writing that for something to happen like this in a region already suffering from war and a refugee crisis. The Metro pictures a young girl being pulled alive from a building in Syria. The Daily Mirror has the same photograph on its front page. A moment of hope amid the horror, the Mirror says. And it's the same image of that young girl on the front of the Express. While the Sun has a simple plea on its front page, help them. And the Financial Times also leads with news of the disaster. Now, away from the earthquakes, the Eye is reporting on pollsters suggesting that Liz Truss's comeback has hurt the Conservative Party. And the Daily Mail says that generals and MPs are warning Britain could be left defenceless if the military is not given more funding in the next budget. While in the Telegraph, the Scottish First Minister Nicola Sturgeon faces criticism from her predecessor Alex Salmond over her handling of the gender recognition certificate debate. Right, let me bring you some of the other headlines this morning. And the former Metropolitan Police officer David Carrick, who was convicted of 24 counts of rape, will be sentenced at Southwark Crown Court today. Carrick was sacked from the force last month and faces life in prison. The Transport Secretary Mark Harper will confirm plans to extend LNER's single leg prices to other parts of its network. It means a single fare will always be half the cost of a return, said to give passengers more flexibility. And postal workers will not be going on strike later this month after a legal challenge from the Royal Mail. The Communication Workers Union says 115,000 workers had planned a walkout for a day next week, but union bosses have said that they will not fight the legal challenge to their action.